Hi guys, welcome to the Books on Toes podcast. And on this lovely, hot and humid, arid day, we have a wonderful guest for you today. But before that, this is Anuya,
Oh, I
and
thought
I am Sharon, and this is the guest.
I am the guest.
Thank
you.
you.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi,
How
Sharon.
are you? How's it going?
I'm very good. Hi, Anuya.
Hi, what's your name? Tell people.
Tell your name.
My name is Dr. Josie and the Pussycats. Whatever the hell you want to call me. Oh,
Dr.
sorry.
Joes.
My name is Jose, actually.
Posey.
Hi, Jose.
Or Jose.
Jose, tell what you do for a living.
What do you do, Jose?
Absolutely nothing currently.
That's
No.
great. I will pay him just for existing.
This is a tough question, actually. Some kind of content creator.
Okay, that's nice.
I make
Okay.
content on the internet-y thingy.
Wonderfully.
And sometimes television happens, sometimes a little bit of radio here and there, not in a long time, 10 years. And yeah,
Wow.
Well,
So-
if you guys grew up with me, which means if you were 90s kids, then in the early 2000s, you would have seen Jose on MTV.
yeah, if you put your TV
Yay.
on and you watch
It's the
MTV.
original Indian MTV generation.
Yes.
Right here between us.
No, all the actual original generation, like, no, not that guy. The guys before them, 10 years before him. Yeah, so yeah, some kind of content person.
Some kind of content person.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for coming
That's
to
all
our
I
show. Some kind of content
I want to say thank you for asking me to come here because, I mean, everybody knows I can't really read well. I can read, but that's not my forte.
You're not
Do
literate.
you mean you're not well read or do you not read
Or
well?
are you not
Correct.
Or
literate?
you're not reading
Oh, this
the-
is going to be really
Did you
tough.
go to school, Jose?
I went.
Okay.
What?
I went.
Well done.
Thank you.
Jose's mother who sent me to school.
For forcing me to go to school. Yeah. So I'm surprised that you guys called me here and I'm also happy about this.
I don't know why it's surprised. Before I called him here, I said, Jose, do you read? He said, yes.
Yeah, as in like
So
comics.
basically,
and-
he has conned us
Common
into
sense.
coming to this,
Yeah, I lied about
to
reading.
this podcast.
Haha, nya, I can't read me, but I love books. What are you going to do about it? It's like people say, why can't you campaign for things that you're not good at? It's like, exercise, guys, exercise. I mean, I clearly do not exercise, but I'm happy that you guys want to and you should. It's
You
good for
should
health.
read, you should exercise.
Reading is like that.
You
So
should
is
eat
it
healthy.
yeah.
Other people should do all the things.
Yeah.
Positive affirmation, right? The
Yeah.
fact that you're here, we're hoping that you will go back reading. We'll send
Maybe.
you back with the book in hand.
Yeah. So currently I'm reading the newspapers. So I'm That's a big joke. Nobody reads the newspapers.
Oh.
Mostly Twitter and like Facebook posts. I've not read anything substantial in a while. The last thing I read and I really enjoyed was this book called I Am Legend.
Before the movie, after the movie?
I'll be honest, I read it. I can't even say I read it because this whole culture of watching things.
Yeah.
I read it after watching the movie.
Okay.
It's a disgrace. I
No,
understand.
not at all.
I get it. It's fine. It's fine. There's no
But
need
you
to be
are
nice.
Self-judgmental Jose has arrived on
Yes.
our podcast. Reprimanding
but
him
it was,
on
but it
film.
was really, really good. It was better than the film. So what they say is true. This whole, which is better,
Book
is it
is
the
better?
book or the film? The book. I thought the book was better because you can imagine better CGI and better zombies and whatever. Your imagination is a million times better than any CGI or any acting work or
Yeah.
any animation.
Also better than Will Smith.
Yeah.
Nothing is better than Will Smith.
Huh?
Have you seen his body?
I'm going to have to agree with this
yeah.
because I am of the same school of thought.
Sorry. Segue time. Today's topic is science fiction.
Science fiction. Free sound effects, guys.
Which is why today's episode's title is Robot Cast.
Error.
Let's talk about the genre science fiction and why
love
we
it.
like reading science fiction. Tell us first, Jose, tell us. Why do you
Who
like
knows what is wrong with human beings and why we enjoy the things we do? But
That's true.
I think science fiction is escape. So I think that's the primary reason. All reading, so to speak, unless you're reading about current affairs. Like I'm in this shit. Fuck this.
This
But,
is the dystopian future I am in.
dystopian present. But yeah, escape. So I think science fiction is that amazing escape where you can just be in any kind of universe. So
Science fiction is also like sort of like goal setting for humanity, you know, like this is what we are aspiring to.
Yeah.
Like time travel and Beam Me Up Scotty.
Yeah.
So
Has come
distance and time travel, space travel and time travel is something we so desperately want to do, and we're still not even. I mean, we've done some space exploration, but there is so much more. So
Yeah.
for me, science fiction also feels like if we can imagine it, maybe it will happen someday.
yeah.
It's interesting you mentioned that because I just finished reading like this article on a Smithsonian article which talked about what are the kind of realities that science fiction authors of yore had written.
So what
that
does
are
Will
coming-
Smith have to do with this, and why are you bringing him into this? I am.
And
The
I'm
Smithsonian.
correct. I am well read.
Yeah, you heard Will Smith. I heard
Yeah.
Amit Soni.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
This
god!
Amit Soni
Desi
article.
Smithsonian.
The Smithsonian. Nothing to do with Will Smith, guys. This is an informative podcast. You learn things every couple of seconds. It's amazing.
Or Amit Soni.
Also, how to make a million puns on Smith
Yeah, terrible, terrible.
in under a minute. Well done, you both. Well done.
Sorry.
Tell us about your.
So, so it's a lot about
Continuing
a lot of
intelligence.
science fiction books of yours that are becoming true. So, for example,
Oh my God,
there was this
scary.
Jules Verne book called From the Earth to the Moon, where and this is in the 19th century, so 1800s. He wrote about the first guys who go into space and onto moon, which happened. I think it
How
happened.
did he do that?
We don't know. It could not
Yeah.
have happened. I've watched
But
a YouTube
we've
video.
imagined
which
it.
debunks the whole theory. So.
Yeah, I think all of us
Also,
have.
9/11
With
was
proof.
planned by Bush.
Yeah.
Himself.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any Mangal Nayan, or if it is.
Yeah.
if
And
we are
Aishwarya
going
Rai
there.
was a Manglik. What do we?
But yeah, so from Earth to the
Smithsonian.
Moon, they were talking about the entire space exploration in his book was fueled by the solar power. So and people are actually working on that kind of technology where
Yeah, true.
space age is the new next level of space age. If there is no more fuel left, is going to be powered by solar energy.
Correct.
So there's a lot of that kind of stuff.
And I mean,
that is
AI
coming.
is so. There's so much
Isaac
progress in
yeah.
AI. Yeah. it's crazy.
Isaac Asimov wrote about robotics and robots way before we started bringing bots into our household, and that's happening.
Cool. I also read that book, which is The Naughtiest Girl in Class. Do you all remember that book? Yeah, whoever that woman is.
Yeah.
She wrote a wonderful book.
As an adult, he found out that it means something completely different.
Something different. Like, don't harass other kids. I was like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah.
No, but back to science fiction. So, I Am Legend was actually one of my favorite books. I was really surprised at how deep inside the concept that book got, because I just finished watching I Am Legend. I was like, man, I'm in love with Will Smith and I must have his children and all kinds of things. And then
I mean, you look a little bit like Jada Pinkett Smith, so I get it.
so then I went to Crossword and I saw the book. Then I was like,
It's a book.
it was a book. This is amazing. Now I can be cool also. So I picked up the book and I read it. And there were so many things that weren't in the film. Like in the book, the zombies are sentient.
Yeah.
But in the film, they're not so much, except till the end. There's an alternative ending in that film where they tell you that the zombies are sentient and they're just trying to protect themselves and all.
You want to explain what sentient means?
I'm not sure exactly, but if you Google it, you will figure it out also. They were able to think and feel and
They were cognitive.
yeah, whatever that means. So I thought that was damn cool. The book takes you it takes you so far in that you're like you're thinking, wow, the film was okay.
Yeah, such a barely scratched the surface.
Relatively speaking, you're like, oh my god, wow. I mean, my mind is capable of giving me amazing visuals as compared to these people who spend trillions of dollars on amazing visuals, and you can still beat that. So, like you said, the power of the mind and all that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's true.
So, it's funny. I used to always think of myself as a science fiction / fantasy reader. And I tell everybody, my favorite genres are science fiction and fantasy. Until we decided to do this podcast and I realized that I have read very little science fiction.
Oh.
I watch a lot of science fiction. Like, all my favorite TV shows are like science fiction. Like Doctor
Daredevil.
Who, Firefly, all of that. Star Wars I love. Star Trek I love. I love watching science fiction, but I love reading fantasy. And then I'm like, this is silly. How can you go pick up a science fiction book and read it? So I started reading Neuromancer, which is, William
is
Gibson,
brilliant.
which is one of the most celebrated. He coined the
Yeah.
term cyberspace and stuff. Like
Yeah,
super
yeah.
celebrated books. And I started reading it, and then I remembered why I don't like reading science fiction.
Oh no, what?
I have a mental block against science fiction because the intricacies. So the best science fiction stories have pay a lot of attention to detail,
Yes.
right? And it's very hard to imagine exactly that when you're reading the way I read, which is very, very fast.
You're like, "Ah, they're
So there are
telling
new
lies,
weapons.
these people."
Yeah, so I run past and then I'm like, oh shit, I didn't understand what happened in the last. Like something has happened right now. It was related to something else that happened in the past. I need to go
So
back
too
and revisit
descriptive.
it.
That's the
yeah.
problem. Or too
When
detailed.
too much time, which they have to. They have to
on
spend a
building
lot
that.
of time building that world. Okay, which if I'm watching science fiction is established in 2 seconds, right?
Acha, so
2 seconds.
because
So
in the book
you
they
prefer
tell you
the
the
visual
backstory.
medium.
Yeah, which is strange because
it's interesting you pick up Neuromancer because it
Yeah.
is, I think, one of the most
it's
legendary
beautiful.
cyberpunk.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
books
It's,
to have come around. I think-
despite this,
Yeah.
it's something that I want to continue reading,
Yeah.
which is big deal for me. But it's a great book.
It's just got, I
halfway
think,
through.
so many interesting layers to it. Also, I think it predated Matrix.
Yeah.
Because there is so much
Yeah.
of intricacies deepened into
How
the...
dare you speak of the Matrix in this fashion? But please continue, it's very interesting.
Interestingly, you say fashion. Cyberpunk is now legitimate fashion. So, also, Mad Max, I think, was entirely inspired by this kind of writing, and it's William Gibson. So he's known to be this kind of person who writes about these very dystopian futures, but there is some sort of joy in Neuromancer. Like you feel like
Yeah, it's very
opportunity-
dry. It is sarcastic and
It's
like
kind of funny.
It
So
has a
you're
sense
like,
of humor.
It's
which is
really nice. You should
Yeah.
read Neuromancer.
You should read.
I should read. In general, mostly, but yes.
But-
I will check it out.
But the one book that I read, which I loved, was The Martian. I read it before the movie came out.
Oh,
'cause
shit,
I'm
man.
cool. I'm cool.
Movie was absolute crap.
You know, so it was self-published by Andy Weir. He self-published it. Nobody published it. Nobody was willing to publish it. He self-published it. It became so popular that then some publication house picked it up, and then Ridley Scott bought the rights.
Matt
to make
Damon
the
को डाल
movie.
देते उधर,
Yeah,
Planet
and
पे.
Matt Damon was miscast, but he didn't do a bad job.
I didn't like the movie
Martian,
at all.
have you read The
It was-
Martian? But you know what it's about. You've
Yes,
seen the
yes,
movie?
yes. He's stuck on the planet.
Yeah,
They
so
wanna
there's
save
Manta.
him.
and that book is so funny, and it has so much space jargon where you just stop reading, start googling what is the
That's the
hab?
thing, yeah.
Oh wow, that is what it is. It's so cool. Like I loved it. And apparently his space, all the space science that he's used is perfectly accurate.
It is. A
Yeah.
lot of these authors actually do spend a lot of time researching what
The
could
science
be
behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
science
yeah,
behind the
That's why I
science
never read a
fiction.
science fiction book. Now, kaun kaam karega? Guys, you know what we should quickly do, and we'll come back to books.
Huh.
is Let's do a quick listing of sci-fi shows that we love.
Okay.
Yeah, little deviation but super fun.
Okay.
I want to talk about Rick and Morty.
Right.
Rick and Morty is on Netflix in India, and it is this. It's inspired. The reason I thought of it is because it's inspired by Back to the Future. So
Yeah.
Morty is sort of the
Yeah.
stand-in for
Michael J.
Marty.
Fox.
Yeah,
Huh.
McFly, and
And-
Doc is Rick.
Oh.
So the doctor and his. So this is actual grandson and grandfather, of course. And it's animated, and they use animation to the hilt because they are just constantly traveling to planets and other dimensions and having like these adventures. And the grandfather is an asshole, and the kid is like this conscientious, like sad loser kid. It is so much fun. Please, if you haven't watched Rick and Morty, please watch it. You will love it.
I know I
Sounds really
so much
cool.
to
Yeah,
catch up
you
on.
will love it. So definitely watch Rick and Morty.
Life is passing you by.
Life is passing me by, just only changing diapers and just holding hands.
You have to teach your daughter to love science fiction.
Yeah.
Dude!
And copper things.
She
Yeah.
loves Power Things already.
Well,
She's what, 2?
she's a year and going to be 6 months now. The dilemma we're facing right now is that she's born into this world where technology is at her fingertips. So you have tablets and phones and all this stuff around. So so she's reached this point now, where she's enjoying the world and books and content and things like that. And we've reached this point where I want her to read books before she passes out in the night or in the daytime when she's fapping around, as opposed to playing with the tablet, who is affectionately known as Tabby. So, Tabby, 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 Tabby. The moment she wakes up, she's like, Tabby, 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 and mama, mama, Tabby, Tabby, mama, mama, oh, poo, poo. So, stuff like that. And so I was like, listen, can I read you a book? Can I read you a book? And we have all these lovely books, and
What
she
kind
loves
of
books.
stuff are you
So there's a
reading
lot of
to her
these.
right now?
Right now, it's just like Apple, Ball, Batman, things like that. So
I like this. Apple, Ball, Batman.
Flash, Superman. So
Well
so
done.
she's enjoying all this stuff, but because of the tablet and because of all this stuff that you get on YouTube and this YouTube Kids and stuff, which is damn good. She learns a lot from there as well. But here's the irony now. So I'm saying, hey, baby, can I read you a book? Can I read you a book? Come. No, Tabby. So okay, here. So I give her the
Yeah.
Tabby, and we're watching a video of a guy reading a book.
Ooh, I like what you're doing, huh? There?
No, I'm not doing this. This is
doing
the
this.
irony
This
of
is
the
happening.
situation.
It's happening.
I'm like, hell, what the hell? That guy's reading a book. I can do the same thing for you without the tablet, but she wants to watch it through the tablet.
Oh.
Have you tried audiobooks for her?
She's
the
too
Tabby?
young, no.
Too young
She's
to
too young.
understand.
She
I
likes
guess.
Tabby because the visuals are fun.
Visuals, correct.
Yeah. She's too young for audiobooks. She'll get there, don't worry.
Comic books would be a good place.
Comic books,
Yeah.
stuff like this with pop-ups and all, she loves.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, such is the dilemma. The future generations are just going to have all these electronic devices, and they will be time travel, dogs.
Which is why I think science fiction works, right? Because it is about future and
Where we're going.
the themes that we sort of struggle with are either utopia or dystopia.
Yeah.
And the way we are evolving as like a species
Yeah.
is moving more towards dystopia, because I think those are themes that will also resound with us largely.
Yeah.
Like if you talk about science fiction shows, I think one of the things that is closest to reality as it can happen like immediately today is Black Mirror. It talks about all those themes
Black
about.
Mirror. Oh my god. What
It's
a great
just
show.
it's palpitating to think that this could actually happen, and it could be happening right now. And oh my god, am I aware?
Everything
of
in
what
Black
to do?
Mirror makes you feel like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Like what the hell? Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
And probably, yeah. At least
Yeah,
one
right.
of those realities is true.
Oh, guys, since we're talking about science fiction, have you all heard of Attack on Titan? I knew it. I knew you would have not heard it. He's shaking his head. He's like, fuck, I hate that shit also. But Attack on Titan, okay, Japanese
Ooh, I love it already.
anime. Correct? Am I right? Manga. Nitya Khair manga also, great artist. So the deal is, we're living in this dystopian future again, where people are closed off inside a wall, okay? It's just one big wall of people living inside, and they're all enjoying their lives, and there was a great war, and some shit has happened, something really bad has gone down, and everyone speaks very aggressively in this, because that's how they speak in anime. So, so what happens is suddenly these giant creatures show up, okay, and they start eating people. They just fucking start eating people. Like that, they show up like this. They just come and like, rawr, rawr, I'm gonna bite you.
This is a Radhika was crawling.
Radhika is crawling under our frame currently. What
Strange,
stealth?
mysterious things happen in the world of
Amazing.
science fiction.
What stealth? Anyway, so it's called
Remember the Titans.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titans.
Attack on Titan. So,
Oh, I thought it has
We
something
should
to do
watch
with,
that.
like,
Get it?
dude,
Get
it is
watch.
incredible. It is the most violent. Also, makes you think. It's really, really deep. It's more about the relationships but it's a lot about the violence also. But moving on from there, so what happens is these people are living inside this enclosure sort of place. It's a huge, huge world living within these walls.
Confined, yeah.
And nobody knows why. A lot of the young people don't know why they're living like that. There are all these military forces within them. They're all protecting each other. Suddenly, these insane, almost like nutty giants show up and they start eating people. They're,
Sounds a lot like
Cannibalistic.
Pacific Rim.
Huh.
yeah,
Then-
they're not really cannibals. Their food is people. So we're now like at the
Down,
bottom of the
yeah,
food
food
chain.
chain.
These people, and they're incredibly powerful. They can take down like walls. They just pick you up and like eat you, and they're like, "Oh, is that your mom? Fine. Eat your mom." And kids are like, I've lost my childhood. So it's very, very depressing also. But one of the best animes I've come across ever. It is so good. Attack on Titan. It is amazing. Get hold of it. If you can get hold of the original manga version, which is the comic book, it's 10 times better than the anime. But the anime is also incredible.
So, Jose, you read manga, is it?
Yes, manga or Zindagi Ne Diya. Shit,
You
that's
read.
terrible.
Yeah.
It's really bad. Please edit that part out, guys. Make me look good.
That was genius quality.
Ah.
The other manga before we get to other stuff is shit. What is it called? Parasite. Have you guys heard of this? Yes, because I mean, you guys read classy stuff. So, so there's something called Parasite. It is about this young boy. He's chilling, and one day you see these little things flying through the air. They look like spores or whatever. They turn out to be parasites from another planet.
Ooh.
And I'm not sure if this is a book, but I don't know. But anyway, I'm sure it is. They made a cartoon out of it. So, but science fiction, what happens is these spores come down and they get into your ear, and then they control you completely. So the aliens are basically come to take over the planet. What happens with this kid is he's listening to music on his headphones or whatever. So that thing doesn't have an entry point, and it tries to go up his hand. Okay, it makes a hole in his hand and goes in there. So he's like, his parents come up and he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" He's like, "Nothing, nothing." And he takes his headphones and he wraps his arm up so that the thing can't go further. So now what this is supposed to do is supposed to go to your brain and take over you completely. What happens is it can't get to his brain, so it stays in his hand and then starts living in his hand.
Wow.
And then they have a symbiotic relationship
That is so scary.
where they sort of take care of each other.
That's very cool, man. That's
insane.
a lot how actually trees communicate. Did you know this? So how trees communicate? Trees
know that.
communicate through fungus.
Oh.
So the fungus goes underground, and through the network of roots, they just start communicating with each other.
Like,
So
hey,
whenever there is like a forest fire or
Amen.
massive deforestation
Bhag
happening,
go, bhag, 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 bhag. Arey, bhag
so
nahi
they
sakte,
send
bhag.
signals to each other, and some of them start drooping, or
Oh,
there are these like
shit.
natural instincts that they come up with, like either
Rosebud.
they become thorny or whatever.
Someone
Like,
has
it's
done a
interesting.
time-lapse video of plants to show us, because our plants move so much slower than us.
Yeah.
Is that so? So basically, because everything is relative, we can't see them moving. So people think that plants are just like this all the time. So this guy has done a time lapse of plants between night and day, and you can see plants literally like dancing and
Wow.
reacting to water and all kinds of things.
That's really
Plants are people too.
Yes, so they are. So you people eating plants, just telling you. I mean, if you're gonna be all like, oh, how can you eat that? Why don't you eat this? You
It's a
also
living
do the
thing
same
too. We
Yeah.
tend to forget. We breathe because of them.
Just don't eat anything.
I appreciate
Eat
you.
only.
You're my friend.
You know,
Books.
this spores thing reminded me of a book that I've read. I didn't realize now that I look, like, it is science fiction. Like, why didn't I think of that book? Have you read The Girl with All the Gifts?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's Anuya's favorite book. One of her
I
favorites.
love it.
right?
Yeah. It's also zombie.
It is zombie.
And
also.
it's about
Apocalyptic.
zombies. And you know they anyway, if I say this, then it will sort of be a spoiler, so I won't say it. But
Put a
it's
black
about
mark on the screen.
Yeah, it's about a girl who's half zombie, half human.
Oh, like that show that's on right now.
Which one?
There's a show,
iZombie.
yeah.
iZombie.
These people are just
not
copying
half
all
human,
the
she's
books,
just-
guys. She's full
Yeah.
zombie.
She's 100%.
But she was human before, right? Aren't
Correct.
zombies
All
all
also
zombies
human?
are.
No, so this is not that. This is so the zombie apocalypse has destroyed the world.
Okay.
And London is the city called Beacon. And at the outskirts of Beacon is this lab where the scientist is studying these 10 to 12 half zombie, half human kids who are basically they're zombies with
So they're sentient.
full
in that
faculties, yeah,
Oh, okay. Wow.
intact. And but they will they teach them and they put them through school, but they also like they're constantly bound and stuff.
sense. Yeah.
And this one, the teacher develops this really close
In
relationship.
case कि वो लोग काटेगा.
हाँ वही बराबर है वो काटेगा
सही है, सही.
काटेगा उसको बांध के रख ऐसा है वो.
आदमी
It's like
अच्छा
pet
आदमी.
leopard. And this teacher develops this relationship with Melanie, who has like genius level IQ, one of the kids. And so it's about like their relationship, and it is super, and it is very, very fine. Again, another thing where you're like, motherfucker, this could happen. Like this looks like, and it's beautiful in the sense that it takes zombie fiction, but it treats it in a very different way. Like first of all, the protagonist is a zombie, so that's different. And then the
Yeah.
end is so mind blowing, and I can't talk about it, but it's got a very, very mind blowing end. Anyway, so the girl with all the gifts. Let's talk about classic sci-fi.
I have read H.G. Wells' The Time Machine. I remember reading it when I was really, really young. Okay, so in school days and all, and reading it and thinking, oh shit, if I could go back in time and then like finish my books. As in, I wouldn't get
Finish my
shouted by,
homework.
but at the same time, I was like, wow, this is insane. And back then, reading a book about time travel when we were in school, I mean, what did we get on TV? We had He-Man, we had Doordarshan Noon Time, and you had DD
Potli
News.
Baba Ki.
There wasn't, there was. And
Panchtantra.
then there's Tinkle Comics, and there's a bunch of other things, but nothing on that level that takes you so deep and makes you think about the implications of time travel. And oh my God, if I kill that butterfly here, this person will be a comedian in their future life. And I'm like, what the hell? So I remember reading that and thinking, man, this is insane. Wow.
Supposed to be a
Yes,
future
the butterfly
comedian.
effect.
That's his whole.
The butterfly effect.
So good, if you kill this butterfly,
Yeah.
Jose's
Don't
ambition.
don't kill the butterfly. Save everyone. So yeah. So I remember thinking, man, this is better than any book about like history or geography and all that rubbish that they taught us in school. I think, man, I love this stuff.
Wow. Talking about reading, one of the newest sort of sci-fi books that I've read is called The Invisible Library by Genevieve Cogman. It's really cool. It's basically about the entire world is now one library, and the library is like an outfit, like it's like a fully legitimate organization, and its purpose, and it exists between a space and time continuum.
Song of Spice and
A
Iron.
librarian came up with this idea, I'm sure of it.
And the whole purpose is for it to collect various books from various times and alternate realities.
Nice.
And then there's this one spy that has been hired by the library to enter an alternate reality.
And
where
read
there
their
are
books.
zombies there also, and they have to like draw the books back.
And you don't
So, yeah.
come back until you've finished every
Yeah.
single page.
So this is where the world will go to children. If you don't keep reading, there will be an outfit called the library that will take over the universe.
But I'm so
please.
conflicted now because we're still in an age where we have paper books, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're also in that age where they're being phased out,
By technology,
and people are and everything is being made new, and it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing also because
But they're not. They're
What?
They're not phasing out. People thought that they'll phase out, but you know how when
no,
the
I mean
Nano
in
was
terms of
introduced-
consumption.
But they're not, right?
I hope
so
not.
people are buying Kindles, okay, and I have a Kindle. You have a Kindle?
Yeah.
She has a Kindle, and we are hardcore readers. And
But I
am
do both
buying
paperbacks and Kindle.
Yeah.
Like,
and Amazon has opened a store now, a brick and mortar store. So basically, Borders, and all the classic bookstores are still surviving. The ones that didn't let go,
Yeah.
okay, those are all still there, and there are newer bookstores that are opening up. Of course, Crossword. The chains have suffered, which is weird. I've always wondered why the
But see,
chains
going with the whole theme of science fiction, okay? Imagine now
Technology.
we're 50 years down the line. There are no more trees because I mean they're not saving RA. They don't want to take care of RA. The metro
Yeah,
trend is going to be
hectares and
made there. I
hectares
don't
of
want to
land.
politicize
Correct.
the debate over here, guys. But we're not taking care of the trees. Eventually, the debate is going to be: do we cut a tree to print a book,
Yeah.
or should it just remain on a Kindle? And I think that's how eventually we're going to be done. But then human beings are so stupid. We don't care about these things also at the same time.
Yeah.
We're like, "Cut dalo, sab books banao karo," which is, I don't know, I'm so
Aage
conflicted.
wado.
What do you prefer?
I like this. See, as human beings are just so privileged. Okay, we're so lucky. We're top of the food chain. We've been able to take trees and convert them into books, spread knowledge. Superb. We've done it for centuries. Everything is great. But now we figure out that we can also do this through technology. I think it's fine to move on, move forward without moving backwards. Like, you hear of instances where books are being banned, people are not allowed to give opinions and things like that.
Yeah.
That's moving backward.
That's regressing.
That's
literally.
regressing. So all these books, the thing I hate the most is when people take books and they don't take care of them.
Yeah.
So because they're now literally antiques. Even a new book today is already vintage. A tree has left this planet for that book. So I mean, I think we can
never
respect
thought
it
of the
now.
trees.
Yes, I know.
Speaking of books that should not go out of fashion, we have a book here.
Yes, it is my book.
It is Jose's very own book. It is called
It's called
Ladies Please, Dating Truths by a Man.
Yes.
I like how you
Sounds
specified
sexist.
by a
Love
man.
Guru.
Yes. Because
It's a
I
love
mean,
guru.
then people
endorsed
know
by
not to
Priyanka
read it.
Chopra.
They're like, fuck, it's by a man. Screw that shit.
I did not know that Jose
Yeah.
had written a book.
Nobody knows because nobody has read it.
So what is the book about, Jose?
So the book is about everything I've learned as a man about women.
As dating culture.
Just in general, that was the peg to sell it or whatever.
Okay.
Let me tell you, don't write a book. Just read them because today nobody writes books anymore. Not even
What?
it's a crap book. Don't read it. Buy it. I mean, maybe don't read it. Use it as a
Just buy it. is
yeah.
what he
You
says.
can use it to put cups and stuff. I'm kidding, but
Use it as a coaster. Play catch with it.
it was so tough writing this book because writing alphabets and letters in like sentences and then putting them across many pages. This and then people have to enjoy it also is
Too much work.
it's too
man.
much work. It's doable.
Hats off to all these writers who
Yeah,
written all
yeah.
these science fiction
Yeah.
books and regular fiction
No,
books
seriously,
and-
they were serious about it.
Yeah.
I was just screwing around and this happened. Like nothing about this book is. Let me show you. Do you see this? I don't know if you guys can see this. Maybe if you're not shooting in 4K, you can zoom in later.
No.
But these are all the mistakes in the book. After it's published, these are my own personal notes. There are 59 points over here. This includes spelling mistakes, and also concepts that you would not like. Thank you for listening to me. And buy my book. It's terrible. No, I don't know, man.
The
Writing,
worst endorser
terrible.
ever.
Writing a book in this day and age, I think, is
Stupid.
not a good idea.
Don't listen to them writers.
Please,
no.
guys, keep
What is
dreaming,
it?
keep writing. We
No,
will
no.
read. We will
Yeah.
always be there to
Yeah.
read.
No, my bit of advice is writing books is of course the best thing, sharing knowledge, but self-publish.
Yes, self. Okay.
Just saying, man.
Okay.
Okay, that brings us to the clickbait round.
Yay! So, since our theme was science fiction, we thought of doing something a little unique.
Science
so,
fiction.
Okay.
why don't we, each one of us, starting with you, Jose, of course,
Sure.
talk about one
Super weapon.
super weapon that you will design and a superpower
That you will.
you want to have.
Oh, of course. Okay. So, super weapon. Oh shit! You guys are so violent. Yeah, does that have to be a weapon that kills people?
It's a super
We
weapon.
didn't even
It is-
say
it is
anything.
any
Okay,
weapon.
it's
It's
a
a weapon,
weapon.
guys. Like, hello.
But weapon implies that you're going to use it to hurt somebody, or
That's true.
That is
But
up to
hurt
you.
now someone, it's
can
okay.
it
That's
be
your
a
interpretation.
defensive weapon?
You can come with a tickler or whatever. It's fine. Tickle people.
This is some very strange science fiction.
You have to defend
A
yourself.
dystopian world where people are
Yeah.
being tickled. Yeah, ding, 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 ding.
Hey guys, that's an actual problem, huh? Tickling.
Hey, I mean, you have to defend yourself. It's a
Okay.
defensive weapon.
Defensive weapon.
Okay. A soundproof force field, like an individual soundproof force field. So,
That you put around yourself.
yeah, you like press the button wherever you want to have the button. Press the button and you're covered in this bubble that keeps other audio out. Also, it's bulletproof. It's EMP proof in case somebody tries to throw like an EMP grenade to disable it to then kill you. They can't do that because it's EMP proof. And there's a small exhaust in case like you fart or anything. It can't be like.
Yeah, you'll die, no? If it doesn't go
Is
in.
there an oxygen inlet also? Just
See,
in
like she
case?
said, science fiction, you got to be really detailed. With the concept has to be down to the T,
Correct.
man.
पाँच जाने के लिए जगह चाहिए.
Correct.
Is it made of glass?
No, it
No,
can't
it's
be
not
glass.
glass.
It'll be brittle.
It's some kind of alien
Titanium.
technology. Since I can't
alien
explain it, it's alien technology.
Alien
Yeah,
material.
yeah.
Not of this earth.
We went to Earth 2
Earth
and
too.
Barry Allen pulled it out from somebody's.
But
Yes, he's like, here's the force field that you can also fart inside.
this is actually an episode of Flash.
Flash.
I mean,
I will not be surprised if she's on that show like anything. So yeah, I would say a force field. And if people are like being like really mean, the force field will shoot that whatever energy you shoot at it, it will
Shoot it back.
repurpose it and shoot it back. It
Or
absorbs
it'll-
the energy and
it'll save all the farts
and
and
light
emit
it
them
outside.
in one
So,
super fart.
so there's somehow an inbuilt flamethrower from behind. Wild. And we just added like another level to that force field.
I like this force field.
Defensive force field is my weapon.
What about you, Sharon?
Oh, what's a superpower? You didn't talk about
What's a
superpower.
Superpower. Now, if I had the force field, I wouldn't need this superpower. But why? Hey, why
The
can't
days
you?
it malfunctions.
Why can't you have both? So superpower, I would go with invisibility.
Damn it.
No,
think of a new one.
reasons are that you're
Nanga घूम सकते हैं ना?
no. That's actually one of the reasons. I thought you were going to say, अरे बाकी लोग को नंगा देख सकते हैं ना ऐसा
नहीं.
वैसा नहीं है.
Please, I read science fiction.
It's because of the heat. It is purely because of the heat.
Yeah,
The heat?
Yeah,
it's hot. The heat.
It's so hot. So if I could roam naked, then I would have the power of
You can
invisibility.
still roam naked.
I know, but then senior citizens, who's going to take them to a hospital? Are you going to take them? When they drop like that, Anuya, hold the legs, hold the legs. Where are you, Jose? I can't see you. Are you invisible?
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
So invisibility and the force field.
Okay, good.
What about you, Sharon?
I also have I have a happy weapon. It's a weapon of mass joy.
We are going to be the
It is-
worst defenders of the earth. The
It
earth
is
is
going
being
to-
attacked. The
it is
three
going to
people are
just
going to say,
laugh at people.
Sharon, put your power out.
Yeah.
I have a happy weapon.
Yeah.
Sharon superpower. Sharon superhero name will be Loser Man.
Okay, sorry.
Woman.
Tell us.
So this weapon's biggest energy comes with laughter, of course. So if you want to kill somebody, you can just go supersonic by laughing. And if you want to really make that person feel really happy and joyous and stuff, just giggle little giggling, like little slight.
So you laugh at them and they die? What happens?
Yeah, it is your super weapon is the super weapon of mass joy is powered by laughter. Which can
Automobile.
be the range of which ranges from deafening supersonic sounds to literally cackling.
So you're gonna
like
make
a
a sound
virago.
gun.
This damn
Yeah,
dark,
It's a
man.
sound gun,
And
but
like a
laughter.
small,
Basically,
happy,
you're
yeah.
turning laughter into a destructive weapon.
Yes.
You evil
No,
bitch.
so
weapon of mass joy. Joy.
Go
Just branding
to,
it
you
correctly.
can call it puppy, but it will still kill
You're
people.
killing
Yeah, it can
people.
still- yeah, it
like,
can also
Yeah.
and there's blood coming out of his ears.
like a sonar, it'll just go. It can also go through water, right? Just in case,
Very dark,
So
very dark.
if we ever are
Fish
drowning,
can also not
the glaciers will melt, right? And we will
I
all
will
be
keep
underwater, so it'll be active there as well. Also, the superpower hence will be shapeshifting because it should surprise you. You can't just
Then
So
watching Teen Wolf, huh?
interestingly, and we will use that.
Bump it.
So she reads a genre of fiction called demon erotica, in which the demon shapeshifts
I've
and
never
has
heard of
sex with a woman. So now,
may also be a man.
adding context to Sharon's superpower,
For once,
That's a
I
different
agree.
episode.
Context
We
is
will
very
not do
important.
which I remember.
No, shapeshifting is a
She
great
wants to be
skill.
sex mystique.
Yeah. And she's trying to convince me that this was because of Teen Wolf.
Yeah,
We know now what it is. It's not Teen Wolf.
it's other teen things.
Damn, yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
superpower.
what is yours?
Oh,
Ooh, that was very dark. Thank you.
Thank you.
what would my super weapon? My superpower will definitely be space travel. So disapparating, but with scientific reason behind it.
What is
Okay.
the scientific?
Basically, going from here to wherever I want to go,
You can just go.
I can just go in an instant.
Like from here to Bhayandar.
Yeah, correct. Wow,
Which is
I'm
far,
very
far
middle
away.
class, but
Very
yes,
nice.
yeah.
Nice.
In a second, superpower.
So like
If you want to
Superman.
go to Thane, be like,
Yeah,
मुझे
exactly.
टोल नहीं भरना तो I'm there. You know?
आज पैसे नहीं.
Yeah, Uber का पैसा बचेगा, environment बचेगा. It's got lots of.
But what is the
But
point? You
how
just
are
want to
you?
go
What is
there.
the mode of travel?
So I
like,
can
how are you
travel
doing
anywhere
it?
I want, wherever I want. So what is wrong with me? Super weapon would be I'd build that what is that freeze gun?
Oh, despicable me.
Freeze ring.
Also like Mr. Freeze from.
Yeah, DC.
That's really, what are you gonna do with that though? Like
Freeze
hey,
people.
bhai saab, ka
Like
whiskey
someone
banda
annoys
ho
me
gaya.
and they're like, be like, अच्छा हुआ.
Whom will you use this on?
अच्छा
What
चलता
kind
हूँ
of
दुआ में याद रखना. Anybody who annoys me, but it'll also have like anti-freeze, so I'll unfreeze
Oh,
it.
in case you made a mistake and you're
Yeah,
like, I'm so
yeah.
sorry for freezing you
Correct.
to death.
Yeah.
Actually-
So it'll anti-freeze also. If you lose things because of frostbite between freezing and
That's their
anti-freezing, then it's your fault for being at the wrong place at the wrong time. Unbelievable.
You're like, meet my friend with the heat gun.
Yeah. Jaldi aa.
This is
I'll go and get
fantastic.
him
So
quickly.
right in one person.
In my super,
Like,
we'll go get it.
Gone.
मैंने नहीं किया लेकिन मैं वहाँ नहीं थी, मैं तो भाईंदर में थी. Then people will be like, correct.
ये कैसे रही है ये?
Okay, that's it.
Very
That's
nice,
it.
very
Okay.
nice.
Okay,
Awesome.
thank you,
Thanks,
Jose,
Jose.
for
Thank you,
coming
guys.
and
Thank you.
sharing all your love
Thank
of
you.
science
Yeah.
fiction with us.
Us, books and technology, that is what we were discussing when I asked you to come in. We discussed all of it.
And all of the other things on the planet.
Yes.
So yes, please
Plants are feelings, guys. Plants are feelings.
Yeah, when you're eating a plant, it feels pain.
Yeah. Moral of the story is plants are feelings.
read.
Eat air.
When you guys are being attacked by plants in the future, and
Yeah.
they're saying, Jose, we heard you on that podcast.
Yeah.
You were on our side. Those two girls, they were like, oh, fuck plants and all. We killed them. We just choked them to death. They died.
They did because I
Sorry.
used my freeze gun.
Oh yes.
I
Stop the
shapeshifted,
plants.
became a plant.
Thank you. You became a plant. Thank you for joining us on this really fun podcast.
Thank you guys.
If you have any other recommendations, please leave them in the comments. Tell us if there's a specific guest you want us to bring, and
Yeah. Keep reading, guys. Keep reading. Any form.
share this video. You
Thank
share
you.
this
You
first.
share, please.
I will be the first person to share it because I'm in it. So you will definitely see me on this Twitter thing and this Facebooking and all. I'll be like posting and tagging people and all.
Wow.
The power of technology is beyond anything you've seen.
Yay!
Just read, guys. Don't be stupid about it.
No, no, no.